Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Poor Man Gaming. Today I'm going to show you what is the best way to start off in CNC Rivals. A lot of people say on the internet and all the reviews that I've read that this game is designed to be pay to win only, that free to play players don't really have a chance, this game isn't enjoyable because it's a money grab. This game I have found is actually very strategic and it's actually a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do now is show you a great starter deck that every player gets. I'm going to show you which units you should and shouldn't level up, how to spend your diamonds, how to spend your crystals, and so on and so forth. So then that way you get yourself off to a great start, because I find that in the very beginning it's really critical to spend your credits and your diamonds in the right way, and also to build up and only upgrade the right units so that you get the best bang for the buck as a free-to-play player. See this deck right here? This deck, I didn't do anything. I just unlocked, everybody gets a rifleman, a missile squad, a shockwave trooper, a pitbull, a predator, and a zone trooper. These are units that I believe almost everybody gets. We're going to leave them exactly the way they are, because this 6 units here will actually get you very far in this game. You could go into the Tiberium League, which is the highest level league, with these 6 units, and chances are you could still win quite a few games with it. So that's why it is very critical in the beginning to upgrade just the right units. I have found so far in playing this game, and I purposely started a second account just to show everybody what is the best way to start in the beginning, that the Shockwave Trooper is one of the most effective units to have. The Shockwave Trooper and the Missile Squad are both very good units to have. So whenever you get the chance, feel free to spend all of your credits to upgrade these units. This is day 1 of the account. My first video recording didn't go very well, which is why I'm doing this again. So unfortunately, you missed the daily bonuses. That's okay, we're going to cover them tomorrow. What I'm going to do right now is show you how I play this deck and how matchups I find are actually the key to winning matches. So hopefully I can win a few more matches to show you what is a very effective way to win, even if you are underpowered and your opponent has much higher level units. But if I lose in the first game, then I guess this is going to be a very short video.
Establishing battlefield control.
So usually when you start off, I like to take a look at the map. Is it a big map? Is it a small map? This map is not a huge map. I like to start off with the harvesters, and then I go with the riflemen. In this map, I start with the harvester because if they were to rush me with missile squads or pit bulls, because we're not at a high enough level yet for jump jet troopers, it's a long way to travel from where the units are built to get to my harvester, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm just going to scout them up to see what they built. It seems like they started off with what I believe is the war factory. So I'm actually going to build a missile squad, and then I'm just going to know him. Oh no, that is air tower. What am I talking about? I've completely lost my mind. So chances are he's going to want to hunt down that. It's okay. The reason I built a second missile squad is because I am worried that he's going to go and destroy my harvester. I'm going to build a shockwave trooper. I'm going to send the shockwave trooper over, missile squad up.
Unit lost.
I'm actually going to walk all the way around and just take out that rifle squad over there. I have 2 of the tiles right now. I am not worried about losing this 3rd tile. I'll build my own machine there, send that over, send my shockwave troopers over, and we capture their first missile. As a beginning player, it is very important to consistently capture these tiles and win right from the get-go. Winning the tile pretty much lets you win the game. Right now he's building a lot of war factory units. I'm going to build a predator tank to counter them. I'm going to pull these guys back because they're just going to get eaten alive. Predator tank should take care of them. So these units here, the rhinos, they fire machine guns. It doesn't really do much damage against a predator tank. So I built 2 of them right now just to see what he does. It's very much expected he's going to build a missile squad, which is why I held my shockwave troopers back, and I'm going to send them forward.
Unit lost.
And would you look at that, here comes the Orca. So this is where the missile squad comes in. Not really a big deal right now because right now we already own the first missile.
Unit lost.
Let's send the missile squad
Unit
over.
ready.
Build another one of those. We have a lot of
Building
credits,
online.
so let's just build a machine gun for
Defense
fun.
online.
What
Unit
he's not
lost.
expecting is
Unit
I'm
ready.
actually going to send in my zone troopers. So in terms of a matchup, you're going to see that I try to play the matchups the best I can. In almost every game I've played so far, I have played against players who are much higher level than me in their units, in their base. I'm going to show you that
You
even
are
at the very low
victorious.
level, by playing the right matchups, you can still win all of your games. Of course, in the beginning, players are going to be weaker, and a lot of you are going to be thinking in the back of your head, well, yeah, you're only in the Bronze League, of course you're going to be able to own everyone. Well, I sure hope so, for the sake, not just for myself, not a pride to say I'm a great player, but really just for all of us to learn, and for me to show you some tips and tricks on an effective deck, where in the very beginning, without any fancy tech lab units or anything like that, you can
Establishing
get very far in
battlefield
this game.
control.
So before we build anything, first thing is to assess the map.
3,
I believe,
1.
yep.
New objective.
So
available.
this map over here, there's only 2 missile tiles. It
Building
means that it's going to
online.
be heavily contested.
Unit ready.
I built a harvester right in the beginning because if you were to rush me with units, I'm just going to ignore him. You can see that his rifleman is significantly higher level than
Unit
mine.
ready.
So I'm just going to annoy him by running around a little bit. There's no real advantage in going heads up. I'm going to send in my shockwave troopers. The shockwave troopers are quite a bit stronger than riflemen, and at level 3 I still should be able to take out a level 5 unit. He sends another rifleman, I'm going to pull him back so he doesn't take the damage. And now we power up the tiles. He's going to send in, of course,
Building
the
online.
Rhino unit. I'm going to let my rifle unit die,
Unit ready.
and I'm going to send in my Pitbull. Pull him back, send in my Pitbull,
Unit lost.
and let's send in that shockwave unit. I'm going to send a second Pitbull down. As you can see, he's built that machine gun. I'm just going to leave it, because even though it does quite a bit of damage, there's no real advantage right now for me to take him heads on. And then I'm going to build a Predator tank. So the good thing about the Pitbulls is that they can fire as they are moving. Oh no, he beat me to it. Let's try again. Let's build one here.
Defense online.
Let's send my shockwave trooper up to try to hold this tile.
Defend nuclear
We
weapon
held the tile
launched.
and boom!
Unit
We
ready.
got the first missile. So right now on the top there's a shockwave trooper and a Predator tank. That's nothing's gonna happen there. I'm gonna send a shockwave trooper over to take that out, and I'm actually gonna send this tank down. There's no advantage in shooting him right now, building on his shockwave trooper. Let's send a missile unit, take out the tank, because he's not gonna do much damage to me. I'm gonna pull back. And right now, I'm just gonna use my Predator tank to annoy him. Whoops,
Ready.
clicked the wrong unit there. I should not have clicked the missile squad. That's okay.
Unit lost.
What we're gonna do is put some shockwave troopers, because we need to get that tile back. Let's go to get these shockwave troopers down here. Let's go
Unit
take them out.
lost.
I clicked the wrong button
Building online.
right in the beginning. My mistake. Bad mistake. And now I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna lose this missile here. That's okay.
Unit lost.
Not much I can do.
Missile launched.
He's gonna eat that one. I see there's 2 Predator tanks up top, so I'm gonna send my Zone Trooper over.
Unit
He
ready.
likes to build shockwave troopers. I'm gonna build a second shockwave trooper, and a third shockwave trooper over here. I'm just gonna go send this over to annoy him. As you can see, he hasn't built any tech units. I'm just gonna build another zone trooper. I'm gonna send one zone trooper down. I'm gonna move one shockwave trooper up.
Unit lost. Defense online.
That shockwave trooper should do quite a bit of damage.
Unit ready.
Right now it's about contesting the tiles. Shockwave trooper goes down.
Defense
Let's
lost.
send him over. The zone troopers are quite a bit
Nuclear
of tanks.
missile launched.
I own both tiles, and we got the win. So some bad mistakes there for me in the beginning. I shouldn't have built a
Enemy
missile
base
squad when I did.
destroyed.
I built shockwave troopers when I shouldn't have, but we got the win, and that's the most important thing. So as you can see there, the key is to keep the missile building up.
Establishing battlefield control.
I haven't spent much of my credits to upgrade my units. I know that I am going to be out-leveled in almost every single matchup, and that's perfectly okay. You don't always have to have high-level units to win a match. Of course, it would be nice, but again, I'm a gaming four-man gamer. I don't want to spend a lot of money in gaming. In fact, I don't spend any money in this game, and I still compete very well.
Unit ready.
And I can show you that you can still have tons of fun and be competitive without spending a dime. So let's go send my rifleman over just to see what they have. And right away, he builds a rhino. I'm going to run it back, because there's no point taking my damage. I'm actually going to see if I can hold off and save enough credits until I build a Predator tank. The Predator tank holds up a lot better than the Pitbull in terms of absorbing damage. Right now, I'm just letting the missile tick along. I'm not worried about losing this tile because it's still very early in the match. I'm actually going to send a shockwave unit up the other side. My Predator tank can take quite a bit of damage. I'm going to build a missile squad to help him out. There's the shockwave trooper doing the magic. Would you look at that? We got ourselves all 3 tiles. There's no way now he's going to be able to win this. I'm going to send my Predator tank over, missile squad over, to try to take out his harvester as best I can. I'm going to build another Predator tank here. And my missile squad, take out the Predator. Take out the harvester. Our Predator tank here will go after his Pitbull. Pitbull versus Shockwave, again, it's a crapshoot. Nobody wins at anything. It's a whole bunch of sponges. The reason I'm going after his harvester, and I moved my missile squad early there, is because I want to bust out my zone troopers. I'm gonna lose that tank, that's fine. I'm actually gonna send it up.
Unit ready.
I didn't lose. And then I'm gonna send my shockwave trooper as well, because I have no reason to keep it alive whatsoever. There's only one unit, it's very weak. Here comes my zone trooper, that's gonna take him out. There's no way he's gonna win this match. Zone troopers are very strong units against vehicles. They have a lot of health, and when they are stationary, they recover their health. So whenever I send zone troopers out and it's a losing battle, I withdraw them. Let's keep the good times rolling and see if we can learn more from our matchups. So of course, having a big winning streak is a great way to level up. Hopefully there's not too loud of a background noise in the back. My fan there is going crazy in the laptop. I tried recording on my phone, but my phone wasn't powerful enough. So what ended up happening was I got very laggy videos, and I genuinely could not play the game because it was so slow. So I'm using BlueStack right now, which is an Android emulator, to record these videos. This map, as you can see, is a very big map. It's a long way to travel from one end to the other. So I'm going to build my harvester first. I'm going to build my rifleman, and I'm going to send him over right away. He's sending a missile squad, probably to rush my harvester. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure why he's using his missile squad against my rifleman, but I'm going to eat him up. And this is not even going to be close. Both of the units are going to be destroyed. I'm going to build a war factory. There's a shockwave trooper, so I'm going to leave my shockwave troopers up there. Again, capture the tile and keep the missile moving. Let's pull back here, no point taking damage. He's got level 5 shockwave troopers, I have level 3. I know I'm not going to win this matchup. I'm just going to take on as much damage as I can. I want to avoid the minigun. It's still early in the matchup. I'm going to send my rifleman down. That's going to destroy it. I'm actually going to build a Predator tank right now. Come down low. Hope that he doesn't see it. So that way I can sneak up, possibly, on his harvester, do a whole lot of damage before he even notices. Again, he keeps sending missile squads towards my shockwave troopers. There's no advantage for him there whatsoever. I will hold this tile because my Predator tank is still down there. Clearly, this guy has no idea what he's doing. So for you beginners out there, take note. You're gonna encounter quite a few players like these who don't understand matchups. You will understand matchups because you're watching this video and you're an expert. The Predator tank down here can fire as is moving. So I moved it down, and boom, there goes his harvester. Just for fun, I'm gonna build the zone trooper down here. Because look at that, he saw me using a Predator tank, and so he's thinking, oh, I'll use it too. Maybe it'll do me a lot of good. No, it really won't, because it's all about the matchups. So there's my zone trooper, he's going to send 2 vehicles, and my zone trooper is going to own his Predator tank, and it will absolutely rip apart any vehicle that he sends my way. He's sending a missile squad up, so now I'm going to run away because I don't have a matchup advantage. I'm going to send that over. I'm going to build another zone trooper because they're tanks and they have a lot of health. And also help me take out any vehicles he may send my way. I'm letting him actually have both tiles right now because I want to keep the missile ticking along. At the last second, I'm going to move in like right now and try to own this tile. I blocked him. There's a zone trooper going there, tile blocking him, and the match is over. Tile blocking refers to you moving a unit towards the same spot your opponent is also trying to go to. What that does is it allows you to capture a missile tile like I did there. And what it could do is it allows you to fire first. It gives you a lot of different advantages. Sometimes you may just block an enemy unit from going down the path that they want to. And what that would do is it will stop them in their tracks. If you can stop them in their tracks, so for example, if they want to go one path towards your harvester, and you set a unit to block them, tile block them, they have to go all the way around. It slows down their attack, and it buys you a little extra time to potentially win the battle.
Establishing battlefield control.
Here we are. Another matchup, Fridgeman 78.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
This is a very interesting map. As you can see, all the Tiberium crystals are on the top. There are these rocks here that you see on the bottom.
Building online.
So one of the things you have to remember about this map is because there are rocks on the bottom, it does take quite a bit of time for your units to travel through down to the bottom. So if you do not hold the missile tiles, and you are trying to rush or you're losing a battle, just be very mindful of that. I build shockwave troopers right away because I see that he has built shockwave troopers. As you can see, he's trying to win the match right away. It seems a little early for me to build it. I'm going to try to avoid his machine gun on the top. It's very expensive to do so in the beginning. I'm just going to hold off until it dies. I'm going to let that do as much damage as possible because I have first fire advantage. Building more shockwave troopers. I'm actually going to build Hippo now and send it to the top to distract him. I am going to go after his harvester. I'm going to build another shockwave trooper. I'm going to send it down because the missile is not ticking along. I'm not microing very well. Microing refers to control of your units on the map. The important thing is to keep that missile tile ticking along. Now that I'm getting close to the missile, I've saved up my machine gun. I'm going to bait him to come down. There's my machine gun. I'll wipe him out super fast. Boom! Game over. And I got the first missile tile. Bang! I built a Predator tank. I'm going to send that Predator tank up. Right now he's scrambling and he realizes, oh no, I just lost the first missile. There he comes again. That's okay. I'm focusing, as you can see, this is called microing. I'm focusing on Shockwave Trooper because the Missile Trooper does the next to nothing to the Shockwaves. I'm going to send that tank down. Actually, I'm just going to leave it and go after his Harvester because he built the second one. There's a machine gun again. Still quite a bit of time on the tile. I'll build a machine gun as well to help out and cause a distraction. He's going to lose that machine gun. I have zone troopers now because I took out his harvester. Even though he has level 5 shock troopers, you'll notice that because I've kept my shock troopers here the whole time, Every time they move a unit down, it takes a lot of them.
Unit ready.
They have to displace them. It's a lot of work. I'm gonna try to block them right now. It's okay.
Cancelled.
We got him. We're gonna move our shockwave troopers in.
Unit lost.
We got the tile. We got the missile. Game over. So even though he has level 5 shockwave troopers and I have level 3, you will notice that every time he comes down, because my level 3 shockwave trooper was on that tile first. Wow, look at all those shiny presents. 3 of them! Would you look at that? Fantastic. So, if I haven't covered it yet, I like to rush my diamonds whenever I can, because this is actually one of the most effective ways to spend your diamonds, but I will cover that in a subsequent video. The math shows that rushing it is the best way to spend your diamonds. Anyhow, let's keep the good times rolling, and this video ends when I lose my first matchup. Excuse me, I hope you're enjoying this video. I'm having a lot of fun making it. This is my very first time recording myself gaming and commenting. I love playing these kind of games. I know a lot of other people do as well. I have another account that I play. So just to introduce myself, I don't actually have a lot of time each day. I'm a father of 2 young kids. It's hard to balance that between work-life balance. Right now, I'm only working a part-time job because I got laid off a few months ago. So I figured, hey, you gotta de-stress somehow, and if I'm gonna be playing games, I might as well try to make something out of it. Oops, wrong button there. So, the reason why I pull back my rifleman is because I see that as a bad matchup. Not only am I out level, the rifleman does next to nothing against his rhino. So I pulled it back, because there's no chance I was gonna win it. I'm gonna send a Pipple over, just to see what he does. And right away, he builds a Predator tank. So that tells me this guy knows what he's doing. I lost that matchup. It was a bad matchup. That's okay. I'm going to build my own tank with a missile squad. Right now, I'm holding the tiles pretty well. He's going to send that down. Oh no, my Predator tank is going to go over. That's going to help. I'm going to build a Pitbull. I'm just going to hold it back for now. There's no advantage in just eating up bullets. I'm holding the missile. I'm up ahead. He's going to send it down to try to get that second tile. But because we have the advantage already, his units are just slow. I'm going to capture that first missile. And we got him. I'm just going to build the machine there to do some damage on his tank. I'm going to build my Predator tank. You tile blocked me.
Defense lost.
No problem. What I'm going to do right now is actually send my missile squad to commit suicide. There's only 1 unit. There's not much advantage in keeping him alive. I'm actually going to try to walk around. I haven't used up a lot of crystals right now. So I'm actually going to try to surprise him with my favorite unit, the Zone Trooper. And there it is. Let's send the Zone Trooper down. That tank is going to die. That's okay. He's thinking, wow, I got this matchup. No, you don't, son. Because bang. So first, I'm going to focus on his Rhino, because the Rhino can actually do some damage towards my Zone Trooper. I'm going to move my Zone Trooper. I'm going to build a Shockwave Trooper, just in case he sent an anti-infantry unit. You notice how the Zone Trooper right now actually heals as it's standing there. So Shockwave Troopers are a very effective counter against Zone Trooper. He's going to try to take out my Zone Trooper. My Shockwave Trooper is going to absolutely destroy him. I'm going to send the Shockwave Trooper out. I have 3 guys now on the tile. It's a bad micro there. With my Zone Trooper. I got both missiles. He's running around like a helpless chicken. Game over. Now we got ourselves another win. Even though you would notice his Predator tank was a higher level. He had better units than I did. Higher level units than I did. But I still got the win. The keys, again, keep that missile going and make sure that you win that first missile. At these beginning stages, because there is no dual harvester yet, meaning Later on in the game, you can build 2 harvesters. In the beginning, you cannot. There's no real advantage towards rushing the harvester. Everybody's unit is cheap right now.
3,
Doesn't cost much to build.
1.
There's not much
New
point to
objective
rush them.
received.
The harvester,
Online.
again, we're going to open with the rifleman. As you can see, there's a fog of war here, or fog. The rifleman can see quite a bit of ways out, so that way I know what he's building. So let's take a look. He's building shockwave troopers. Ooh, level 5.
Unit ready.
Which tells me I have no chance of winning against him in a one-on-one matchup. So I'm going to stand both of them here. Whoops. Going to build another shockwave trooper because chances are he's going to have another one coming. I am trying my absolute best right now to do more damage against him. Take that out. I'm just going to leave my rifleman here, build another shockwave trooper. I want to keep the missile moving along. And I'm just going to keep spamming shockwave troopers.
Unit ready.
He's got level 5, I've got level 3. I know there's no chance I can win a matchup one-on-one. I'm actually going to form a wall right now just to see what he does. Let him come in. That's going to eat him up. He's going for the second tile. That's okay. There's my machine gun. I'm going to pull my units back. Pull my units back. I'm going to send that down. I'm actually going to send this shockwave trooper down. Hopefully he doesn't catch on that capturing the tiles are important. There it is. Second tile. We got this tile. We got the first missile. Whoa, that was close. I did not see him sending both shockwave troopers down. That was a bad mistake on my part.
Building online.
So right now I'm going to build a war factory and I'm going to build a pit bull. The reason is truly just to distract him. Just to see what he does. Maybe this will bait him to building stronger units. The pit bull, one of the advantages is it does damage as you're moving along. He might be building right now for a tech unit, maybe a Titan.
Unit ready.
Tech division awaiting orders.
That gets him off the tile. I'm just gonna leave it there, and look at that, there's the tech unit. So out comes the tank. I'm gonna pull back my shockwave trooper. I'm actually gonna send him down. I'm gonna build a machine gun.
Defense online.
I'm gonna let him take that tile. I'm gonna park my shockwave troopers right here. We got units on all 3 tiles. There's no chance he can recover from this. Don't have to do anything. We got
Unit
this.
lost. Objective complete.
So that game turned out a lot closer than it should have been, because boy oh boy, I did not see that dual shockwave going for my rifleman at the beginning. That would have been a very bad mistake to make. So now we're on a bit of a winning streak, which is great, but again, we're playing against the novice players who just started the game,
Battlefield control.
so we don't expect to lose much yet.
3, 2, 1.
Very
New
interesting
objective
map.
available.
You'll notice that the Tiberium is all the way at the top.
Building online.
Excuse me there. The Harvester is all the way at the top,
Riflemen, lead the way.
which makes it very competitive because it's very easy for them to rush my units. We see a level 6 rifleman. Fairly strong unit. Let's send mine over. I can already see that he's got more riflemen than I do, which means I'm gonna need shockwave troopers to take him out.
Unit ready.
I'm gonna bring him down.
Infantry ready.
I'm gonna bring my infantry down. I'm actually gonna try to take them both out. Predictable. I don't like using my machine gun so early on. More shockwave,
Unit lost.
because his shockwave units are higher than mine. His rifleman is higher than mine, and we need to capture this tile. He used his gun right in the beginning, which in my opinion is just a little bit too early, because you're spending 40 credits to do damage to try to just really bump the missile along when you don't need to bump it
Unit
yet.
ready.
Gonna build more shockwave troopers, we're just gonna spam it. He's gonna come in. Now that the missile is getting close, there's my gun as
Defense
well.
online.
More missiles, more shockwave troopers,
Unit
ready to
lost.
take that tile, take out his units, and we're gonna get this first tile here. I'm blocking him off. He can't come in,
Defense nuclear
and we
weapon
got it.
launched. Unit
Gonna put
ready.
one more shockwave troopers and send him down. You'll notice here he's got 2 anti-infantry
lost.
units. which means that he cannot do much damage against my units, which are vehicle. So now I'm going to build a Predator tank. I'm going to set it up. And all I'm really going to accomplish here is I'm just going to annoy him
Unit lost.
to see if I can possibly cause a distraction. I have to move my units away there. Right now he's got the machine gun. I can't win, so I'm just gonna let the machine gun die out. Send my shockwaves down. There it is. Didn't see that coming. So now he's gonna be focused on protecting his harvester. He's gonna build a missile squad, which is gonna eat up more than one of his units. I'm gonna try to speed up the missile here because we're both eating up the tiles. He's sending an air unit,
Building online. Unit
so
lost.
his harvester is down now, and I got myself my zone trooper.
Unit
So here we go.
Unit lost.
So there it goes again. The zone trooper, the shockwave trooper. I'm gonna move the zone trooper up. Oh, it couldn't block him. That's okay. We're gonna send the shockwave trooper there. Build another one. We absolutely need to win the second missile here.
Defense online.
We're gonna put all 3 units on the tile. We blocked him at the last second, and we got the win. Woo! That's exciting.
Mission
Even
accomplished.
against these beginner players, it is still tremendously fun sometimes to capture that last missile to get the win. Let's keep the good times rolling. If you're still watching the video by now, I'm sure it's been probably 20 minutes. I've lost track of time. I really appreciate you watching it. I hope you're able to learn something. I really wish I was able to find these kind of videos when I first started gaming,
Battlefield control.
playing this game, so I didn't have to waste all that time and credit on things that I don't need.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
A
Building
lot of these
online.
units that I'm building right now, the riflemen, the shockwave troopers, the missile troopers, even at the very highest levels of this game, you will notice that people are using these very same units. So there's not much point in upgrading other units for now if you're not sure what to do. If you're not sure what to do, spend all of your credits on shockwave troopers, spend all of your credits.
Unit ready.
Ah, interesting. He's building 3 rifle squads, so let's send the shockwave troops up there. After we take him out, I'm gonna run away. You stay where you are, because again, the whole point is to move that missile up. He built his machine gun very early on. We're gonna let the missile tick by a little bit more. I'm gonna send that down. And we see our first helicopter. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna get 2 tiles. And we should have him.
Building online.
And I believe we got him.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Wow, that orca destroyed it quickly. And we got the first missile. Nope.
Unit
We're gonna
ready.
keep battling. So, he's building these very expensive units, these orca units here, but they really don't do much against infantry
Unit
units.
lost.
So we're gonna build another missile squad. We're gonna build that machine gun. It's absolutely vital that we get this first missile.
Missile cancelled.
We'll build another missile squad here. And send him up, send it up. He's running away, and he's...
Nuclear
Yes, and we got that first missile. Let's pull the missile troops back. Send the shockwave trooper up. He's probably gonna die. He's gonna die. Let's send the missile squads down.
Unit lost.
Let's build more shockwave troopers. He's sending an orca after a missile squad. That's kind of funny. We're actually gonna try to sneak these missile squads here across. If possible, I actually want to leave them alive. There's the tech unit, so I'm gonna build my tank. I'm letting the missile tick by. Now I'm gonna send up my shockwave troopers.
Defense
I have a predator
online.
tank down there.
Building online.
Whoa, he's got a lot of tech units. Let's see if we can hold this missile. I'm gonna build another predator tank. Oh, nope, there's a zone trooper. I don't know what to do here.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit
And we lost that missile.
launched.
Okay, so that was a bad loss, but that's okay. We will recover.
Unit ready.
He's going after my harvester. He's got level 5. Let's see if we can nail him. Bang! One more. Alright.
Unit lost.
So,
Unit ready.
that was my mistake against Wolverines.
Defense lost.
Sending those units is not the right thing to do. Yeah, let that missile squad do its
Unit
magic.
lost.
We still got some time.
Unit
And so
ready.
one more zone trooper up here. Missile squads are very good against Titans. Did we block it? No, we didn't, and we finally lost. Oh, wow, would you look at that. So he built a lot of tech units high level at the end. Much higher level than what I did. So that was the very first time that we lost. That's okay. And I guess that concludes the video. So thank you all for watching. It's great, very humbling to see that first match loss, and I'll talk to you next time.